Hey, it's Claudine again with Reality Checked. How you doing? How you doing? I'm catching up. Let's see, I moved. We had Christmas. My daughter's finally home. Yay! A lot of good things happening. A lot of good. Been very busy. Yes, I have a disco ball. Sorry, but I love my disco balls. Shiny disco balls. And there is a song back from the early 2000s, Shiny Disco Balls. And I love, love, love that song, okay? Late nights, pantyhose, da-da-da-da-da, shiny disco balls. I love it, okay? I just love my disco ball. So anyway, let's get down to Mama June. We all know Alana, Honey Boo Boo, wasn't Dancing with the Stars Juniors. I'm happy for her. I'm sad that she wasn't able to stay on longer. I think being a girl of plus size, because let's put it this way, Honey Boo Boo is not skinny, never was, never will be. But she's fat for her age, okay? But she doesn't care, which is a good thing. This kid has the self-confidence in her own skin, which I wish adults would have. So, Alana, more power to you, baby. Fat girls rule. I'm fat right now, okay? Just remember, Alana, I'm cheering for you. You know why? Because you do you. And that I have to say about Alana. Alana does Alana, which is great. Alana has a self-confidence. Yes, she does get weak, but she has more self-confidence than a lot of other kids do. Alana does have her weaknesses as any teenager, but overall, she's got self-pride, she's got self-respect, and she's got self-confidence. Alana, love you, baby. Alana, you're good. Pumpkin? All right. I believe you're a good mom, and you're a good big sister to Alana. I think that's great, and I think you're a great wife. But I think you need to work part-time. Just to get away from the idiot husband who let me tell you something. I love him. I think he's adorable. I think you guys are great together, but he's a moron. Okay? But I think he means well. I think he wants to do right by you and your daughter and your family. I just think he needs to step it up a little bit. Maybe try a little bit harder. Maybe go back to school. Maybe the both of you go back to school and do something. I see him more in a trade position. I'd like to see him maybe as a mechanic or as a carpenter or as a plumber or electrician. Because let me tell you something. Those are the jobs I'll be making the most amount of money, okay? So please encourage him to do a trade, get into a union, because guess what? He could own his own business in 10 years. And guess what? You'll be rolling in the dough. You won't have to worry about a TV show. But Pumpkin, honey, and I say this with respect, okay? Get a part-time job. Just to get yourself out of the house, have other people to talk to, and separate yourself a little bit from the Honey Boo Boo stuff, okay? Just to have your own life. And say, yeah, I work for a living. I know what it's like to work. This is my money I made, even if it's 2 or 3 days a week. Because people will come and see you and they're going to respect you, okay? Let me tell you, some people come in just to see you working. Doesn't matter if you're working in a little dinky store or maybe in an office, but I know you can do it. But that'll give you something. That if the show has to stop again, at least you'll have something, okay? Please, just do it. I want to go back to work right now, but due to my daughter's circumstances, I can't, okay? So right now, I wish she was in school, but because of circumstances, can't get her into school right now. But anyway, Alana, you and your sister, You're doing great. I can't be prouder of the two of yous, okay? I cannot be prouder of the two of yous. You know, as a family, you've been through a lot over many years and in the public eye. But you're strong. You both are very strong. Now, we all know what happened with Mama June and Gino. It's all over the place. You know, I give Mama June a lot of credit for making her weight loss journey as public as she has and showing, yeah, you can do it and getting all the surgeries done. I mean, it's very public. And you know what? This stuff was physically painful. It's no joke. But she slid back. Okay. Back and forth. It's going to happen that way. But I see Gino as caring for the family. I see him having a good heart. I see he has a past. But I see him wanting to going forward, wanting to do the right thing. His heart is there. But with these recent issues, I see he has addiction problems. And like I always say about addiction, when a person has addiction, there's two people. There's the person who 99% of the time actually has a good heart and a good soul. And that's the angel on this one shoulder. The addiction is the devil on the other shoulder. And the addiction will sometimes kill the angel or get in the angel's way and make a good person do bad things. And that's what I think happened. You know, what I like to believe right now with June Shannon is she may have been holding on to the crack and the paraphernalia. She might have grabbed it from him, and that's why they were arguing. I mean, we weren't there. She may be trying to deal with the situation because she loves him. She does honestly care for him. And he is, you know, Gino, I don't think what boils down to it is, I don't think inherently he's a bad person. I think June is trying to shield herself and other people from finding out the depths of his addiction. And maybe that's why, you know, she had it on her. I do hope that June Shannon is not into doing crack. And if she is, you know, everybody wants to know, is Alana back with her father? You know, these are serious allegations. Crack cocaine. There's a reason why they call it crack, because it comes from somebody's crack when they get it into this country, okay? So why would you smoke something that probably was from somebody's crack and is cut with all kinds of God knows what chemicals? I mean, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, you know? And to get caught with it, when you're, okay, June Shannon, you're a D-lister, okay? Your show already has been stopped because of your poor choices. Coming back onto TV enabled Alana to go on Dancing with the Stars Junior, okay? It's giving her a platform to move forward in her life and in her goals. I understand why you let her audition, but I understand why you had to go home. You know, it's not cheap. I would like to see Alana get a role. I liked how she acted when she tried out for that role. She was pure Alana. She was nervous. She was cocky. You know, let's face it, when these casting directors look, Alana walks in, she's a fat kid. She's already got that against her, okay? Just her size. Then, oh God, it's Honey Boo Boo. They see this kid who is in pageants who the mother said pixie sticks and Mountain Dew. You know, and then from the show, You don't think these casting directors, as soon as Alana leaves these rooms, don't Google her and say, let's Google her, let's see who she is, or don't already know, like, okay, you might put in a name like a day or two in advance, and they look and see, oh, gee, who is this kid? Who's that kid? They see Alana Thompson, Honey Boo Boo. Oh my God, Honey Boo Boo, you remember her? She's that little girl that was dressed up that the mother gave her Mountain Dew, and the mother's crazy, and she was on that show and she lost all the weight, and her mother was on Marriage Boot Camp, and the father's nuts. You don't think they're not doing that? Because I think 110% they are. I see June Shannon wanting to do the right thing by her daughter, but she doesn't do the right thing by herself. I think, to be totally honest, I think Gino's got to go. And I feel bad for him because I do see him being a good person. But I think for this family, at this time, I think June's got to say, Gino, see you later. Cut the cord. I got 2 girls. I got a grandchild in my house. You can't be here. It's affecting me. It's affecting my career. My daughter wants to talk to me. My daughter, who looks like Honey Boo Boo. People call her Honey Boo Boo. But in any case, I think right now we all have to encourage June Shannon to let Gino get help, be apart from each other for a while, and encourage Alana to go on more auditions. Because I think there's something there for her. I think she can do it. I think regardless of her weight, eventually she'll get something. But I think Alana, and I'm saying this with love. I'm saying this with love. I think the best thing for Alana to do is to be a role model for kids who are fat, call a spade, and try to go on a weight loss journey and make it very public, because it'll be from a point of view of a teenager. And I think more kids who are struggling with weight issues would have somebody to emulate. And I think she needs to be very public on this. And I think she needs to really, document her journey, because so many kids already deal with weight issues, and they need somebody that they can look to for inspiration. It's easy to look to an adult, but this is a peer. I mean, if Alana could get some sort of program going just for herself and go to schools and, maybe do, like, what do they call that? Like meetings with other kids, and do things and say, look, hey, I'm Alana Thompson. I'm not a skinny kid, but this is what I do to try to make myself healthy. And this is my initiative, assemblies, do a school assembly, and try to get kids to want to be more active, to want to try healthier foods, to not want to eat junk food as much. I think it would be totally amazing. I think it would be extremely helpful. I think that would actually boost her career. I think it would show her in a completely different light. Like, yeah, I struggle too. This is my struggle every day. And I'm here to tell you, I feel the same way you do. I can see Alana going, look, everybody knows me as Honey Boo Boo. Okay, well, guess what? I'm not Honey Boo Boo. I'm Alana Thompson. And guess what? I'm heavy. And you know what? I get picked on because of my weight. I get turned down for roles because of my weight. I'm trying to do something about it. Does it always work? No. But This is what I do when I don't, this is how I handle when I get bullied, which would be great. She could do a whole big assembly. Bully, weight control, not loss, control, cyberbullying. I think Alana would have a lot of kids would be able to associate with. Like they would be able to empathize with her. They'd be able to see it from their point of view. I think maybe that's where Alana should start. Try getting something going where there's anti-bullying and weight control. Positive self-image. Hey, this is Alana Thompson. This is what I deal with. I deal with the same things you do. I mean, just because they're in the public eye doesn't mean that these kids don't deal with that. And Alana Thompson's had to deal with a lot of negative press. She's had to deal with her mom's issues. She's had to deal with, her weight, being on a show, not being on a show, being rejected, getting onto stuff. It's a lot for a kid. And I think Alana might be better off doing assemblies that way and building a fan base. And building maybe more contacts. Like, oh, well, gee, this girl Alana, she can go in front of people and she can get these kids wanting to stop the bullying and watch what they're eating and make healthier choices and, be more of a positive role model to the next kid. And, it might change a lot. I don't know. But in the meantime, with what the sister said, was there a lot more going on that meets the eye, and why'd you leave us hanging? Because right now, as a public, I'm sitting here going, there was a lot of what I think is June was pregnant or thought she was pregnant, maybe lost the baby, and could have possibly got involved into drugs because of depression. I don't know. But there was something definitely went on, and I think it's time it all came out instead of playing out. I think it's time it all came out so we can understand, this is what happened, and this is our journey through this period in our lives. So this can explain why this happened recently, and this is our journey. Because right now it's not looking good. Not looking good. We deserve more. We deserve more. What truthfully has been going on? It would make all these episodes, it would make me want to watch them more. Because right now I'm like a little disappointed. Like, there's all this drugs and sex and this and that going on. Oh God, she just looks like trash. Fill us in, because right now June Shannon's looking like trash. I look like trash. But then again, I'm home. I'm cleaning. I'm cooking. Anyway. Waiting for the next step installation of Honey Boo Boo if they keep it on TV. Bye.